Hey everyone, and welcome to this Expert Explainer. Today we're basically handing you the definitive 2026 YouTube playbook. We're going to break down some absolutely massive algorithmic shifts that have completely changed the kind of content you need to be creating right now. Because look, if you've been wondering why your reach just suddenly flatlined out of nowhere, or on the flip side, how some of these creators are just exploding overnight, well, it's because the rules of the game were entirely rewritten back in May 2026.
So the most crucial thing you need to know right up front is this. While these recent changes make getting subscribers and actually achieving monetization easier than literally ever before, you are walking a tightrope. Missing the mark, and I'm talking specifically about the new AI policies here, could literally get your entire channel banned. Poof, gone. You've got this incredible potential to go viral right now, but the stakes are incredibly high. So think of this explainer as both your safety net and your launchpad.
Okay, let's just get right into it. Here are the 5 exact pillars we'll use to master this new algorithm. Thumbnail and title psychology, surviving AI disclosure rules, multi-channel growth strategies, AI-powered workflow automation, and finally, the alignment trifecta.
Starting off with Section 1, thumbnail and title psychology for some fast, tactical wins. Let's kick things off with some rapid-fire statistics that will fundamentally change how you package your content starting today. The algorithm relies so heavily on those initial click-through rates, and YouTube's newest data tells us exactly what human psychology responds to right now. Get this, having a face in your thumbnails, and yeah, even if it's an AI-generated version of you, drives twice as many clicks compared to not having a face. 2 times, and that applies to both long-form content and shorts. Plus, real photos of faces consistently outperform digital illustrations. So if you're hiding behind fancy graphics, you're literally leaving half your potential views on the table.
And this beautifully illustrates the power of words when you're crafting that title. Using first-person words like I, my, or we gives you a massive 106% lift in views. Second-person titles, using words like you or your, those still yield a fantastic 100% lift. The algorithm is just heavily favoring personal, direct communication that makes the viewer feel a genuine, human connection.
Now, let's talk about the psychology of color. This is wild. Surprisingly, simply turning your entire thumbnail background green boosts your views by 10%. On the flip side, and who knew yellow is the enemy of clicks, but yellow is currently the worst performing color on the platform. It actually drops your views by 5%. I know, it sounds crazy, but this is exactly the kind of microscopic detail that separates the pros from the amateurs.
Just to round out our packaging psychology, here are the hard, cold numbers you need to hit for duration and retention. You really want to aim for 12 to 20 minutes for long form, with a hook that grabs them in the first 27 to 45 seconds. And please, don't wait until the end to ask for engagement. Put your call to action in the first 10% of your upload. Also, using strategic capitals, like typing this and more in all caps in your title, that drives a 52% lift. But watch out for this one. Including the current year in your title actually results in a 40% view penalty. The only exception is if you're posting about the upcoming year during those winter transition months of November through February.
Moving right along to Section 2, surviving AI disclosure rules, which is absolutely critical for compliance.
Okay, we really need to talk about a highly sensitive update that went live back in May 2026. Lying to the algorithm right now carries existential risks for your entire channel. If your content does what is described in this exact official YouTube criteria, like cloning yourself with tools like HeyGen to create AI avatars or generating hyper-realistic scenes, you absolutely must use the new disclosure settings under your Details tab. No exceptions.
Because you literally can no longer fly under the radar. During the upload process, just like how the system checks for copyright strikes or ad suitability, it is now actively hunting for AI voices, AI avatars, and generated visuals, all during the initial check. The algorithm is quite literally built to know if you used AI before you even hit that publish button.
And the reality of these strict penalties is already causing massive waves across creator communities on places like Reddit. Strict compliance is your only option if you want to protect your digital business. YouTube will permanently slap an AI label onto your content. And if you're caught trying to bypass this, even for something as basic as an AI voiceover, you risk immediate demonetization or worse, a complete and total channel ban.
All right, Section 3, multi-channel growth strategies, looking at the macro architecture. Now that we're fully compliant and safe from bans, let's look at a structural strategy that elite creators are just crushing it with right now. Think of the Alex Hormozi playbook. Your main channel serves as a high-volume shorts engine, posting maybe 3 to 8 shorts a day, anchored by just one highly produced long-form upload a week. Meanwhile, your secondary channel? That becomes a long-form dumping ground where you can post up to 7 long-form pieces in 24 hours, but with 0 shorts.
So why do it this way? Well, by separating your cadence like this, you achieve 3 massive goals. First, you flood the zone within your specific niche. Second, you dominate search by capturing trending traffic. And third, you drastically reduce your production stress. That secondary channel doesn't require heavy editing. It just requires you to get the raw, valuable information out there at a really high velocity.
Which brings us to Section 4, AI-powered workflow automation for operational efficiency.
To actually maintain that crazy multi-channel volume without completely burning out, you need leverage. You are at a serious disadvantage right now if you aren't integrating real-time YouTube data directly into AI assistants like Claude. Imagine having an incredibly powerful automated loop like this. Step 1. Your AI assistant scans YouTube every morning to find breakout topics based on views per hour. Step 2. It actually audits your last 7 uploads, analyzes your thumbnails, and tells you exactly where you failed and how to improve. Step 3. It automatically scripts a new draft on today's highest trending topic, perfectly matching your exact personal voice. The AI is doing the heavy lifting of finding exactly what your audience wants to watch today, literally before you've even poured your morning coffee.
And honestly, the best part of all of this, you can initiate this direct API connection between Claude and YouTube's data via the vidIQ integration for just a single dollar. $1. If your AI isn't directly hooked into YouTube's back-end data right now, it's really just guessing. This integration is what turns it into a lethal, data-driven content producer.
And finally, Section 5, the alignment trifecta. This is your ultimate checklist. To tie this entire playbook together, there are 3 strict requirements you must align to guarantee the algorithm pushes your explainer out to the masses. Listen, if you only get 1 or 2 of these right, you will not go viral. Period. You must perfectly align your packaging so it stands out against competitors. You must optimize your length by checking the Trends tab in your analytics. Like, if the top hits on your topic are 12 to 28 minutes long, you need to be at the longer end of that spectrum. And finally, you absolutely must be targeting the highest VPH topic to capitalize on immediate, real-time demand.
When you audit topics using your tools, always compare the current hourly velocity. Choosing to tackle a topic generating 1,000 views per hour versus one generating just 53 views per hour, that is what gives you a massive unfair advantage. Think about it. It takes the exact same amount of effort to record both, but one rides a massive algorithmic wave and the other just sinks right to the bottom.
So I'll leave you with this. Take a really hard look at your analytics today. Ask yourself if you're genuinely ready to implement this playbook. Are you utilizing the color psychology, the new AI disclosures, and the automated workflows we just covered? Or are you secretly falling behind the new AI curve, spinning your wheels creating content for an algorithm that literally no longer exists? The tools to completely dominate are right in front of you. Now it's time to start building.